Good morning. Welcome to the Carla Marie and Anthony Show. My name is Anthony.
I'm Carla Marie. Can you hear me?
I can, and the delay is actually not that bad. This is pretty good.
Woo-hoo.
This is pretty good. Let's see. Vicky said I can't stay long. Need to head into the city for my cardiologist appointment. Well, good luck with that. Is that like a big appointment? It's got to be right for talking to a heart doctor.
Could be a checkup.
Carla Marie, how you doing over there in Arizona? What's the weather like?
What is the weather like? I haven't been outside. It's 56 right now. It's sunny. And do you love my backdrop? Sam's sisters did it just for our stream.
It does look very good.
It's
I know it's not
perfect.
just for our stream, but it does look very, very good. I'm a big fan of it.
Sam's final fiesta.
Okay.
And it's we got I might open a basket that Sam made for me and some stuff that her sisters made on the stream. We'll see how things go.
What do you mean we'll see how things go?
I don't know.
What would change your mind?
I don't know. Wait, Claire just said my hair and makeup look great. Literally, right before we got on the stream, I said to Anthony, "Oh my God, look at my face. Do I need to fix my makeup?" And he was like, eh.
I don't know. That's up to you. You do whatever you want with your face. Not my problem. But thank you to everyone who has contributed to the stream so far. If we do get through the boost train today, we are still taking shots. I got my shot from Seattle Cocktail Club. What do you got, Carla Marie?
My producer Laura will mix up. Not yet. Not yet. Cranberry vodka shooter. She's gonna mix it for me. What? Can you not hear me anymore?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, you didn't respond.
Let's go through what we got on the screen today. So live from Arizona is Carla Marie. The $1.5 billion Powerball jackpot is on the way on Saturday. Should women ask men out? This is our friend Lindsay. She posted this on her Instagram story yesterday. I guess her and another a group of her friends or something were having a conversation about it. The Battery Daddy, which we have to talk about, and obviously listen to the Morning Show podcast because it is available everywhere you listen to podcasts. Now, Carla Marie, we are at level 5 of the boost train right now, about 90% of the way there. I need you to take over for a second because I got to go blow my nose.
Okay. Oh man, we're both struggling today. Okay. Well, someone just said my eyelash needs to be fixed. Laura, someone in the stream said my eyelash needs to be fixed, and I can't see it because I can't get close to the camera because it's over here. What's going on? No, these are mine. Your left eyelash needs adjusting under your eye. Oh, is it just?
Oh, here. Well, no, that's your right. I don't know.
Oh, it could be flipped.
I think I did it. Whatever happened, it made worse.
Is it just makeup from last night still? So no one knows the setup. My camera's here today and my computer's over here, so I can't look into the camera to see what's happening. So I have absolutely no idea. Under my eye.
Under your eye.
Is it my left or
No, I think here.
it just looks left because of the camera? By the way, this is Laura, who is just her hand. A lot of people know her as the dog's mom. Chewy the dog. That's how Laura and I met through Instagram, and we've been friends for how many years? 9?
I actually, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And now Sam stole her.
What do you mean Sam stole her?
Sam poached her.
Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting that you think, Carla Marie, that you can claim that someone else is a friend poacher.
Way back when I was leading the bullies.
Do we want to open up that box of worms? That can of worms?
I didn't poach Steve from you. Steve likes me better.
So, Carla Marie, when we first started doing My Day Friday, and, all of us that lived in Jersey City, I don't know why I said box of worms. Can of worms,
You
right?
said box of worms.
I did originally. I caught myself very quickly. So, originally, when all of us lived in Jersey City, I lived there, Sam, Elizabeth, Josh, Carla Marie, a lot of them started hanging out with my friends because most of my friends from college also lived in Jersey City. And ever since then, Carla Marie's poached a large group of my friends. Steve, John, Hav,
Yeah, but
Sean.
in a divorce, you would take them all.
Oh, I would absolutely would take them all.
Except for Steve. I think Steve would actually feel so sad. He would actually, might be worse than like his parents divorcing.
Well, that happened already. So
I know, but I'm comparing it to that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like anticipating that.
No.
This is a great question. Someone just asked in the chat, Carla Marie, how is your camera following you?
Oh, so I have the new, what is it called? Stage something? So Mac OS operating system got an update, And if you do that update, your iPhone camera, if you have a certain iPhone and above, can automatically connect to your computer. So I'm on Zoom right now on my computer. There's 0 wires running to my phone, and my phone's camera is the one doing it. And your phone's camera has an option called center stage when you do this. So when you move, it follows you, which is perfect for someone like me who doesn't sit still.
Well, it's not perfect though, because that means as you're moving, the whole cameras, every time people are watching, it's going to be panning left and right, looking like an action shot. So you might want to just sit somewhat still today.
Well, I could turn that off.
No, you're fine. First things first, 1.5. Oh, wait, no. First things first, we got through the hype train, right?
Oh, Laura, I need that shot.
Yes, we're in level 6. So I forgot to bring ice up today because
Oh,
my
you didn't
bartender.
I don't have ice either, apparently.
My bartender's not here, so we're taking some warm shots.
So I'm taking a warm cranberry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna
Pretty
be
cool.
That's gonna be gross for you.
Bachelorette party. You're acting fancy.
Why am I? Yeah, I'm questioning. I'm at a bachelorette party, and there's 3 other people awake, but I'm taking a shot by myself.
Ask them if they want to take a shot with you.
Do you guys want shots? They just. Sam,
I did make fun.
Oh,
are you gonna do it? What? Okay.
There's a little bit left in here.
All right, Laura and I are gonna do shot. Okay, wait, cheers to the
Cheers.
camera. Cheers to you, Laura.
Cheers.
It's cheers to the bartender, Laura.
All over you.
woo!
Nailed it.
Oh, thank you. Last night, don't die. The restaurant we went to is called Toca Madera, which we're gonna get into how I was naked at the restaurant, but we got shots that were served on fire.
Oh, you had flaming shots?
Yeah,
Did you drink them while they were on fire, or did you blow them out first?
No, you like let it cool off, and then we were all like, "What do we do with the stuff on top?" Like, I swear this guy was like, "These damn moms in my restaurant tonight." We were just so confused. He's like, "I wouldn't eat that," and I'm like, "It's hot."
Eat what?
It was sugar cubes doused in alcohol on top of a
Oh, and that's how it stayed on fire.
yeah on top of a cucumber. But I think we're gonna need to do that on a stream one day.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
down.
try it.
Have we've never done a fire shot, have we?
We did. I toasted marshmallows.
Yeah,
But
but that's
that's
not
about
on,
it.
like the shot wasn't on fire. It was
Well,
a toasted marshmallow.
I'm not gonna take a shot that's on fire. I think
Well,
that's
no, you're
very,
not supposed to.
That's very circusy.
Yeah, you're not supposed to actually take it while it's on fire. But the $1.5 billion Powerball jackpot was on the line yesterday. It was 1.2 yesterday, actually. And you bought tickets in Arizona, correct?
Yeah. So Sam, Colleen, and I had to do the grocery and liquor store run. So at the liquor store, we bought $30 in Powerball tickets, and we did not win. Even though, despite Anthony texting me last night and be like, "Check your tickets. There's a $1 million winner and a $2 million winner in Arizona."
Yeah, but here's the thing. You didn't win because nobody won. Literally,
You said there were
No. So nobody won the jackpot.
right.
So now that nobody won the jackpot goes to 1.5 billion on Saturday.
I'm playing it again.
And that's at this point. Once I got to I think 800 million, I started playing it. And I was like, I'm just gonna play this every time until there's a winner.
Anything less than 800 million, you don't want.
Get out of here. You know what bothers me? And I said it in one of the morning show podcasts. I think Monday's episode. The thing that bothers me is when you're like, oh, man, this jackpot's $1 billion. And someone has to chime in and go, yeah, but after taxes, it's like 500 million. Shut up. Stop it. First off, do not
Take $10.
do not poo-poo on my Powerball jackpot, number one. Number two, who do you, like, I don't have
Yeah.
anyone in my life, not one person. I've got some very successful people in my life. I don't have one person in my life who is rich enough to turn their nose up at $100 million.
No.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like my dad does that. He's like, yeah, but remember, it's not that much. I'm like, Dad, I'm aware of how taxes work. Thank you.
Did you say, Dad, remember you live in North Arlington? Stop it. No offense to North Arlington, but if you had
He's just like-
$100 million,
But I don't think he does it in like it's not that much because he'll remind me to play. I think it's more of like a just so you know you're not gonna win. I don't want you getting upset. You're not like is this like a just so you know. Just so you know.
The people that I've heard say they're almost like, oh, it's not even
Like-
worth your time. It's not really $1 billion.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I think that's how we need to like. You need to tell someone the amount of the lottery and how they react is how you need to start judging them as a person.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what we do moving forward.
Yeah. And yeah, if you take the cash, let me see. I'm going to look it up real quick. If you take
we
the
were
cash
doing this
payout
the other day, yeah.
for the $1.5 billion, let's go Powerball.com. It's still like, I think it's half basically. So at this point, the website's down.
501 millions is insane.
Yes.
I'm looking at the chat and it's like $1 million is insane, but 500 of them?
Yeah, it's all pretty crazy. Let's see one more time, Powerball.com. Let's see if it works. Oh, you know why? Oh, wait, no. There we go. It is finally loading. I wonder if everyone's checking their tickets today, which is why it's like slow. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Claire. I'm like, all I just need is, what is it? A little under 50,000 for my student loans and I'll be happy.
That would be nice, but the entire Powerball jackpot would also be nice. So
A hundo P.
I don't know. It's usually around half if you take the cash payout, and then on top of that, taxes are going to take like 40%. Which even then, right? If you take $800 million and then you take another, let's say 50% out of taxes, that's still $500 million.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I don't care who you are. That's going to change your life and like your family's life and your kids and their kids.
But I don't have to pay taxes on it every year, right? Like once I get that money,
No,
I
then
get
you
it.
just pay the taxes that one time. The
right,
year
so
you
I can-
earn it, you pay
I'll
the taxes.
invest so much of it, feed all the cats of America. It'll be a great time.
So this is interesting. Lenny said I would take it yearly.
Yeah.
Now,
but
if
what
I-
happens if you die?
Exactly. If I can leave that in a will to somebody, maybe I would take it yearly.
I don't know if you can.
But if you can't,
Like, what if?
Yeah, I
what
don't
if
know
you
how
just
long
get
I'm
hit
gonna
by
be
a
around.
car? Day 2.
exactly, it's usually a 29-year. If you die, it goes to your estate, says Becky
But
from
what's my
Miami.
estate?
And why do I want my estate to enjoy it more than I'm going to enjoy it?
Yeah, I want it all. I used to think like I would want it yearly or whatever, but who knows? Like, what if the world starts to crumble and the lottery's like, we can't give out the money anymore, and I have all this money and I can help things. Like, I will take it all.
That's
I don't
true.
trust.
If we
I don't trust
if,
the banks.
If this country breaks down into a civil war or something, how do I know I'm going to be still collecting that money?
You want to be on my side because I'm going to buy all the tanks.
What court system is going to be holding this up? Like, I don't know. Give me all the money right away. If you gave me $400 million today, I would take like $20 million, put it into the stock market, and that'll be my annuity payment. I'll just
I'd
take
put $100 million in the stock market.
whatever. I mean, maybe not right now because if it tanks, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But at the end of the day, that will be my yearly payments. You know,
Everyone's talking about your estate. Who's my estate?
you would set up an estate.
But is that people?
It's an
A
estate.
collective?
Is kind of like a personal LLC.
Like
if
my
you will.
board?
No. You set up an estate, so it's like the estate of Carla Marie is different than Carla Marie the person.
But whose job is it to decide who get, like,
Well, you do.
I die. No, I die, right? Mm-hmm. But who facilitates handing out the money?
You would set up. There's probably a lawyer that does that.
At my estate?
Yeah.
I got to
Like
find out.
there's
We
still
need
like
to-
a Michael Jackson estate, right?
know, but
so
who-
all of the royalties from Michael Jackson music and merch and things like that go to that estate, and it pays out whatever people he had decided or his lawyers decided in his will would be paid out.
Can EMH be my estate?
No, that's your LLC. That's your company.
All right, I need to write a will.
You don't have one?
No, I've been thinking about one lately, which is weird.
No, I don't have one either, and I feel like once you hit 30, it's something you're supposed to think about.
Well, my thing is, I think about all the time how you're going to be locked out of every one of our bank accounts for the business and everything because you don't know any of the passwords to get in.
Yeah, but if I show up, if I go to the bank and I'm like,
I know,
hey, I'm
but
on this account, here's my
That's
ID.
what you're going to want to deal with. Also, I'm like, I literally the other day I was on the treadmill at Orange Theory thinking, oh crap, Anthony's not going to know how to pay the cat insurance.
Real quick. So this is from 83 Marie in the chat, and it's a little grim, obviously, because we're going to talk about death for a second. But she said, yes, you need a will. My mom died at 30 and didn't think about it, and it was a mess. Now,
My
for
parents
me,
don't have one.
I don't have anything. Like, what are you going to take? Yeah, I got a bank account. That's about it. And I don't have
got a
any kids that would have to battle for anything. I think I would just, if I had a will right now, I'd just leave everything to my mom and be like, you figure it all out.
My sister is my beneficiary for everything. I trust her with all of it.
You're younger or older?
Younger sister.
Why'd you pick her?
Because she was younger.
Okay.
That was the thought process. Like if I ever, like my older sister is older, whatever. And I knew that Ashley would be the one to be able to figure out, okay, let me pay off her bills. Like I know that she's better at that.
Why would you want your bills paid off when you die?
My student loans, if they're not paid, they can take my home. They can take your home. They can take certain things. It's so apt what they can do with student loans. There's parents who's like, there was a story of a parent whose kid died at like 22 and they like lost their home because of the student loans. They like, it's absurd what they can do. So I've always like been like, pay off my loans, figure out whatever. And at the time I had my godfather who was a co-signer and I didn't want him to get stuck, but I've since refinanced, whatever.
Okay.
I always wonder, am I going to give all the cats to Anthony? Like I don't want to split them up. So you get all 4.
I get Max. And the other 3, I'll find a home for them. I'll house them somewhere.
Lightning and Max can't be split up.
No,
Stop.
Max just wants to hang out with me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There's a lot of people talking about people in their lives, usually parents, who died young, and how the fact that there was no will. Because people, really, you don't think about, everyone thinks about death. No one thinks they're going to die,
Right.
if that makes any
No.
sense.
Well, I was going to put like an encrypted file on my computer for you to click on if I die. Like you get that when I die, you get the thing to get into my Apple stuff.
Oh, yeah, but I need a password for that, right?
I
does it email
connected you
me?
via email.
Oh, so it'll email me and be like, this is all Carla Marie stuff?
I forwarded it to you. It's called Legend something, right? You better find it.
I don't know where it is. A lot of people are asking what's going to happen with my shoes and my Pokemon.
Shoes are going in the fire.
Shoes, give them to whoever wants them at that point. You know, I think my brother Michael is maybe the only one who fits into my sneakers. Maybe Justin would. And then all my video game stuff, just give to my brothers. This is my recorded living will. What is this?
Oh, no, Tones.
What?
Free meeting will end in 10 minutes.
I don't even. I don't want to upgrade. We'll just
No,
have
don't.
to.
We restart it. Remember last time?
Yes. So
You'll be on. We'll
take a little break. I'll reconnect.
You'll send it to hello?
Yes. I'll do the same thing we did to set it up earlier this morning. Oh, this is different situation. Marijuana, who is my barber, Miles, said, my mom passed last year and my dad went through all of this. He didn't know any of the passwords and it was a mess getting everything straightened out.
It's got to be just so stressful
Yeah.
to deal with something so like minor, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you have something way worse. So that's my thought process of like, I need to just have all of this in one place with instructions.
Even when you have the energy and someone didn't die, getting into your own accounts when your password is when you're locked out or something is such a hassle. So
Like
yeah, doing
Twitch.
it when you have the weight of that loss and you're doing it for someone else's accounts and because I think in some cases, probably not with internet passwords, but you can show certain companies, banks and whatnot, death certificate.
Yeah.
And then and then you have to show them the will that says you're the legal person that receives that. Probably an absolute disaster. And then marijuana followed up by saying also all of the planning went into my dad passing first, which didn't happen.
Oh.
We have files with what to do when he passes. They did none of that for his mom. So I guess, yeah, do it for both parents. You know what was kind of crazy? I remember being a freshman in college, and I was going to be taking summer classes at Seton Hall, and my whole family was going to Lebanon. And they were going to go for 3 weeks. It was going to be a very long trip. And my mom sat me down, and we wrote down a list of and Lebanon at the time, there was a little bit of friction in the southern part of the country.
It's crazy.
So she gave me a whole list of all the things to do if something terrible happened, whether the plane went down, whether something happened while they were in Lebanon. And then she gave me a list of the people that personal loans that they gave out to different family members to get all the bank accounts, everything.
Wow.
And it was weird because it was a lot of information, first off, for an 18-year-old to start downloading. But then it was also now I'm just sitting here thinking about my entire family tragically passing in an instant. It's kind of crazy.
My parents refused to talk. Well, my mom. I could probably talk to my dad about it. My mom's like, no, I don't want to talk about it. You'll just figure it out. And I'm like, that's selfish.
Yeah.
Thank you, lady. But my dad, I remember one time they were flying and he called me to tell me, he's like, if anything happens, just so you know, this is here. You're the only one I'm telling. And I'm like, hoo-hoo. And it was a specific thing. But I was like, I'm the only one you trust, huh? I'll take it.
Hey, tell them to pipe down over there in the background.
Oh, Anthony said pipe down in the background. Anthony said pipe down in the background.
Who's in there?
Sam, Laura, and Megan.
Why don't you give us a tour? Let's change the
tour.
the-
I
let's
guess I can.
change the tone from talking about death and wills,
Okay.
and talk about bachelorette parties and weddings.
I'm
Give
gonna
us
do
a
a
tour.
full tour, but I can flip it.
I don't know.
This is the cool thing. Ow.
So far, we're gonna be cut out at some point too.
Well, we got 6 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the little backdrop that her sisters made.
So we are zoomed in a little bit, Carla Marie, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay, now we can see the whole table.
This is the table.
So what's on the table?
Okay,
Looks like
what's
a bunch
on?
of pictures of Sam.
It is. Hold on. I was like, why are we wearing tattoos of Selena? But it's all different Sam photos.
Okay.
Then her sisters had those baskets made for all of us with our names on them.
What's in them?
I haven't opened mine yet. I can.
Okay.
I was waiting. I wanted it to be like Easter morning. And then Sam got a bunch of stuff for us. And then her sisters had us all make themed. Well, they made the shirts, but it's my favorite memory with Sam. And then we had to do it Friends themed. So mine is the one where we vacationed with Joey Fatone.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I was there for that.
And then this is the rest. There's Sam, Laura, and Megan.
What's everyone doing awake so early?
I don't know. It's East Coast for them.
Oh,
time.
true.
I've been up for 6 hours.
Yeah, Laura woke up at 4 something here. Sam is wearing, look at her in her basic bitch.
Yeah, seriously. And who was I think I saw a third person or no?
That's Megan.
Oh, hi Megan.
Did you know that Megan used to be a Rockette? How cool is that?
I did not know that, but that is pretty dang cool. So how do you like the house?
I can go wake up Colleen.
So a lot of people are saying hi, Sam, Martha. My
Hi,
cousin
Sam.
Michelle is saying that. A lot of people said it earlier.
Stand by.
Stand by for what?
I just gotta adjust my stuff now.
Oh, okay. And then the other question that came through was, are you in Old Town or something else? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Isn't
I
Old
think
Town where most of the bars and stuff are?
Yeah, we're actually in a quiet little town. We're 9 minutes from literally everything we've tried to do.
You
so
are.
that's great.
I need to correct you. You are not in a quiet little town because Sam is near you.
That's true.
And
Sam is my loudest friend.
Nowhere that Sam is can ever be considered a quiet little town.
No, that's true. There was something I was just going to say.
Now that she's out of New York City, New York might be a quiet little town without Sam.
It is true. Yeah, Sam is one of my loud. Sam and Ricky. Have we ever done anything with the two of them together?
I mean, other than being at the Elvis studio
No.
where everyone's loud, because then you throw in Danielle Monero. I mean, it is.
And me, honestly.
And you, Scary. There's a lot of loud people there.
So yesterday, I landed first, and we rented a car on Toro, which I had never done before.
Oh, that's where you're
so,
renting. That's like an Airbnb, right?
Which, by the way, I kind of want to try it because we paid like $400 for 4 days. That would more than pay our car payment for the month. So if we did this one weekend, holy mother shit!
That keeps happening every so often.
Was that on purpose or by accident?
By accident. That's the 4th one today.
It just
But I
popped
had-
on its own?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let's see. So 83 Marie Smith asked, how was the Toro experience? She was thinking about trying it.
The car is amazing. It's a Chevy Trailblazer.
Okay.
I actually love it. But I didn't read the directions 100%. So I just had my
is a
Uber
surprise.
driver drop me off in the parking lot. So I had to roam around for a bit. But it was cool. I called her. She unlocked the car remotely, which we could do.
What were the directions that you missed?
When I originally booked it, it showed LA Fitness in the photo. That's where I had to go pick up the car, ironically. And I had the Uber driver drop me off there, but in her text that she sent the day before, it said it's in the row next to Starbucks, which is the other end of the parking lot.
Okay.
So it wasn't bad.
Okay.
But I was just and in some other photos, I'm like, I don't see where this is. And those were just photos of the car, not of the location. But I found it and got in. And then, so I'm a big fan so far. It was way cheaper than renting a car because it was $400 for 4 days. And I want to try it out, I think, one weekend on ours, especially when we're away.
Yeah,
How
why
awesome
not?
would that be?
Real quick,
but-
Carla Marie, because the Zoom is going to end in like a minute. So let's take the break now
Okay.
before we get a little pop-up or anything like that. So I'm going to mute your mic. I'm going to be muted, and you will see an intermission screen for about a minute. Hi, everybody. All right, we'll be back in like 30 seconds. And we're back. There we go.
Hello.
That wasn't that actually. That actually was pretty quick.
Yeah. A lot of people asking questions about Turo. I have no idea how it works with insurance or any of that. It's Turo. You can look it up. It's basically Airbnb of cars, so you can rent out your own car. I kind of want to text the girl like after the weekend's over to ask her how she feels about it, but you can go on the website. It tells you everything. I don't know how it works with insurance. I'm unsure.
So the interesting thing is, much like Airbnb created this weird like housing crisis where people were buying homes as just investments to almost have their own little like hotel companies. Turo is doing the same thing with cars. People are now buying, especially if you live in a city that people travel to a lot, people are buying 2 or 3 cars because, like you said, if someone rents your car for $400 for 4 days or for a long weekend, I mean, you're paying most of your car payments in that one weekend.
Yeah. Well, and also Turo's cool. I was going to do this for Anthony's birthday one year. There you can like rent for a day, like a Ferrari and stuff like that is super cool. It's like a cool gift idea. So I just didn't end up doing it, but I kind of want to test it out on like one weekend when we're away. Like I'm not using my car. It's just sitting there. Our car payment could be paid for the month.
Yeah, Lisa said we lease our car, so I don't think it would be good for us to do that. Who knows? I don't
It
know
shouldn't
what
matter, though.
I don't know what the insurance, the wear and tear. I'm sure there are people who have had terrible experiences with it if someone crashes your car.
In my 4 days, I can't go over 12. I think it's 1,250 miles, and if I do, it's 26 cents a mile.
How many miles?
1,200.
Oh, I thought you said 12 miles. That's not very far at all.
No, I did that yesterday. We went to 2 different grocery stores and 3 different liquor stores.
So yeah, what happened yesterday with the Bachelorette party? Give us a quick update.
Okay, so what I was trying to say earlier is that so I get the car, and then the next person to land was Megan, who I had never met before. And she told Sam she felt like she was going on a blind date. So I was like picking her up at the airport. I'm like, hi. And then we went and got breakfast together. And then we went to go pick up Sam's sisters. Once we picked them up and packed the car with all the luggage we had, I get the call that Sam has landed. So we were able to get into the Airbnb early. So we all met at the house. Sam, Colleen, and Laura Ubered here. And then Sam, Colleen, and I went grocery shopping for 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
We had a very long list. And the first grocery store didn't have a lot of stuff. So then we had to go to Walmart. But then we needed liquor. So we went to a liquor store. They didn't have all the stuff that we needed. So then we had to go to another liquor store.
What
and then
did
another.
they have for you at a liquor store?
vanilla vodka, which is for something specific that we're doing that I
Okay.
can't really say at the moment. And we still haven't secured it. They have it, but we don't need a big bottle.
Also,
So-
Martha's bringing up a little bit of drama. Why didn't Sam fly with her sisters? Do they hate each other?
I don't know. I think it
I
was
made up
who
that
had
drama.
points.
That wasn't Martha.
Who had points on what airline kind of thing. But I have been the primary driver. Megan is also on the booking, so she can drive as well. Well,
right.
and Laura used the car yesterday too, so whatever.
So far, pretty mellow for the bachelorette party.
Well, except for when I got naked last night.
Yeah, explain this.
So I packed a sweater and leather pants for last night because I knew it was supposed to be cold at night, but I didn't really prepare for like the fact that it was still somehow like 60 something degrees. And I get outside last night and I'm like, I am hot. But all right, I'll be fine. I get in the Uber and I had a drink before we left. So I start getting super flushed in the Uber. Like it felt like I wasn't sweating, but it felt like my body was like 150 degrees, like on fire. So then we walk into this restaurant called Toca Madera. It's like something out of LA. And there's fire pits everywhere.
So it's
We're
fancy.
sitting around. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like super trendy. They're playing like the music in there that you don't really dance to, but you know.
Like loungy
And
music.
It's the place had Scary Jones written all over it. We sit down and I'm like, I'm like, guys, I'm so hot. I'm gonna have to go back to the house to change. I don't know what to do. I'm roasting. I'm in a full chunky knit sweater. They're all in like lingerie tops. I'm like, I don't know. They're like, just take your sweater off. I'm like, guys, I can't just take my sweater off. They're like, what are you wearing? I was like a kind of like a crop top bra.
Okay.
And they're like, that's literally no different than what any of us are wearing. It's
Yeah.
just your bra.
It's Scottsdale.
And I
That's
was
how
like-
everyone dresses.
I was like, you're right. Just take off my sweater and sit there at dinner in my bra. It was great.
I mean, I'm sure it wasn't any different than what anyone else was wearing.
No, and then Laura had a jacket, so I was able to put that on if I wanted to go to the bathroom. It looked cute.
How Kardashian of you. I feel like that's a
Why
very
the-
Kardashian look, like the little tiny top with like a big jacket. Although
Yeah,
Laura's
except-
tiny, so it probably wasn't a big jacket.
Oh yeah, it was. I didn't look fat guy in a little coat, but
Okay.
it fit. But yeah, it was. Laura got videos of me panicking because it was so hot and I didn't know. So I might make it a reel of like when you go to the restaurant and you're apparently going through menopause.
So the next question well, you know what? Let's skip should women ask men out? Because that's something I hope we can use the phones for, and I think Carla Marie would be able to hear the phone line. We'll have to figure that out. But before we get into that, we've got to talk about the battery daddy.
Okay. Can I say my side of the battery daddy?
Yeah,
daddy?
sure.
I get a text from Anthony yesterday. It's actually just a photo of him at Costco without me, which I've been asking him to go for weeks. And he went and got Vital Proteins, something else, and then I just see something that says daddy. And I was like, what did you buy that says daddy? And he says, it's the battery daddy.
The coolest thing. I mean, you may as well call me the battery daddy now, because this is
He
the
keeps
coolest thing in the
referring
world. So the battery daddy, as I was running some errands yesterday, because I love, like, the second Carla Marie was gone, I've done a deep clean of this whole place. Like, things are organized. I've moved some things around.
I called him and he was like, I got to go. I'm cleaning. I'm like, oh, you're cleaning? He's like, yeah, I get to live in a clean house for 4 days.
I'll love it. So Lenny's got a battery daddy. Tacoma Swifty knows what it's all about. Jordan and Puyallup. And if you don't know what the battery daddy is, don't worry. I'm going to show you.
Oh, this is an infomercial.
So first, I had to go to Lowe's to pick up a lock because one of the locks we have on the gate is a little finicky. So I was like, let me just replace it. It takes 2 seconds. And as I was cruising around Lowe's, I saw the battery daddy. And I'm like, man, this thing looks pretty cool. It's $20. I think that's on sale. But you know what? I don't need to spend any extra money today. Then my next trip was to Costco. And what do you know? For $8 less, the battery daddy was available. Actually, was it $7? It was $7 less because it was $19.99 at Lowe's and $12.99 at Costco.
Okay.
If you've never seen the battery daddy, this is what the box looks like. Okay? So it is a battery organizer.
But
And
we
if you-
don't even have that many batteries.
Well, Carla Marie, I'm glad you said that. We've got a ton of batteries. Look at all those batteries on the front side, and the back side is all double A's.
This seems. I buy useless things.
Are you
I
kidding
thought
me?
this was gonna put like camera, like the lithium battery, like camera batteries, phone. I don't know.
You better watch your tone when you
Do
talk
they
about
make
the
this for
battery
screws?
daddy.
Do they make this for the things that you get when you're building furniture and they give you the extra stuff, but you're scared to throw it out?
I mean,
They need to make one.
I'm sure they do have an organizer for
Who just
screws
said-
as well.
Who just said this? Sonali. Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens. Look at all those electricity holding chickens. This
What
battery
did you
daddy
pack?
is the best. Yeah, now Carla Marie. She's not paying attention anymore.
Sorry. Stand by. Go ahead, Anthony.
No, Martha just said, was it Martha? We need a
I
screw
can't add this to
daddy.
what's true.
And if there isn't a screw daddy, then Carla Marie, maybe you should design one.
I can't. I'm gonna call it Screw Mommy. Hold on. Colleen just pulled this out of the freezer because she packed this.
What is it?
It's an ice roller.
Nice. So what do you use that for? Just your face?
Yeah.
You just roll it on your
use it
face.
on your face.
Is it called the Ice Daddy?
Is it called the Ice Daddy? He wants to know.
Have you?
the Ice Roller Daddy.
Has Colleen seen the Battery Daddy?
No, show her the battery
Oh,
daddy.
The Battery Daddy, Colleen. You got to see this thing. Look at the Battery Daddy.
So it's just to organize your battery collection?
Yes. All these batteries were thrown around loosely in a box until
They were
yesterday.
all thrown around loosely in a box until yesterday.
You are a big loser.
I know,
gotta go.
but I'm the
That's a
Battery
great
Daddy
question,
now.
Laura. Laura said, "Isn't everything chargeable these days? What do you need batteries for?"
Game Boys, other electronic pieces of
Boys.
equipment.
Laura said, "How often are you using your Game Boy that they're running out that you need a backup battery daddy?"
I'm a high brightness kind of guy, so they run out faster than most people.
Well, while you're at it, why don't you change the batteries in that fire alarm in that room? Because I can't
Fire
reach it.
alarms. I mean, we use batteries for a lot of things still. You know?
All right, I'm gonna make the Screw Daddy.
You should make the screw daddy. I mean, do a quick Google search, make sure there isn't a screw daddy already.
Well, I'm not gonna Google Screw Daddy because
And you know, oh, this is the best part. Can I show you the best part of the Battery Daddy? Not only was it only $12 at Costco, and keep in mind, neither the Battery Daddy or Costco is paying me anything. But for $12, not only do you get the case, the Battery Daddy case, you get a battery tester.
so I don't have to use my tongue.
What? Well, no, you can't. You can only use your tongue with a 9 volts, which is funny because it's the only battery this can't test is a 9 volt.
Oh,
So you still
slap
gotta
it on
use-
there.
But
I might get this for my dad for Christmas.
look at this thing. Bam. All I gotta do is hold on. It's negative and positive. Oh, is this battery good? Looks like it. All the way full.
All right, do we got a referral link for this thing?
We don't, unfortunately. I do though. I do have a $20 off coupon for my next purchase on, I guess, batterydaddy.com. So
Well, what do they have?
I don't know
How did you not look?
because I was too busy organizing batteries with my Battery Daddy.
Yeah, so Anthony refers to himself as the battery daddy now, and it's really kind of weird.
Well, I mean, if you hold the box, you're the Battery Daddy. And this, I don't know if anyone else had this growing up, but it's a little nostalgic for me because it reminds me of a red Lego box I used to have.
Okay, I had a yellow one.
Very similar size. It was kind of like briefcase style, and it had a little latch on the front. It was so back in the day, I was the Lego daddy, and now I'm the Battery Daddy.
Fred said daddery.
Batteries are good.
Soira said, after all the stupid unnecessary crap my husband buys, why hasn't he bought this?
He needs it. He needs it. And then you could call your husband the Battery Daddy. Or maybe you want to buy it and be the Battery Daddy. That's what you should do.
Why
If you want to one-up your husband, go to Costco, get your $12.99 Battery Daddy, organize all your batteries, and then slam it down in front of him and go, who's the Battery Daddy now?
Mandarin Rose said, Carla Marie goes away and Anthony's fun is cleaning and a battery daddy. I'll be honest, when Anthony was away, I organized and bought a shelf at Target. So we were, honestly, we work best in the home when we're away from each
You
other.
know what else I did yesterday? And we had purchased this together. I forgot. Maybe we also bought it at Costco.
Lowe's.
Lowe's. It is a scrubbing brush that you could put onto a drill. And I used that to clean the stove yesterday. That was so fun.
And you didn't take any video.
I didn't take any video, but you wet the little rotating sponge, and you stick it on a screwdriver, like an electric screwdriver, drill gun, and you stick it down there, and it just you Zamboni your grill or your whatever surface you're on.
Angela in Spokane said, someone please clip when Anthony said, who's the battery daddy now?
That's this guy. Upgraded from the Lego daddy back in the day
Oh.
to the battery daddy. You know?
Oh, apparently that's good to clean the bathroom, Tacoma Swifty said.
Oh, yeah. According to the box, you could clean your car, your boat, your RV, your bathroom,
We should get,
your oven,
like,
your grill.
This has got to be a thing, but we're going to do it anyway. Create like a YouTube channel or just a playlist on our YouTube channel where we get all like the as seen on TV things and test them out for real.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
And like I want to get the tape that you can use to seal a boat.
Oh, the flex tape. Flex
And then
seal.
we'll test it out at Golden Gardens and see if we
Here's
sink.
my problem is all those things, like where are we going to keep all of that stuff? I don't like clutter as it is. Like the battery daddy, the reason I bought the battery daddy is because it actually reduces clutter. Like up until I got the battery daddy, actually I should say this, up until the battery daddy came into my life, because I really feel like the way it happened was kind of like cosmic. You know, I saw it, I wasn't sure, and then all of a sudden the price dropped $7 just by going to another store. Like it was meant to be. So the battery daddy, before the battery daddy came into my life, I had batteries everywhere. In a box, there was like 3 different shelves that had batteries because I was trying to keep them separate. And now, not only do you have a specific spot for all the batteries, but I've got a couple weird-sized batteries. Oh, God, it's stuck. And they have, I don't know if you can see it, but they've got like, see that little plastic clear thing on top?
Yeah.
They've got a little, you can pop that top off, and now all the weird-sized batteries, like I've got a 23A, I don't even know what this is for. Did you know there was quadruple A batteries?
Like, where do you put that in?
I got a quadruple A. The stylus for my Microsoft laptop, the Surface Book, I think this is what I have to use for it.
All right. Well, you're definitely going to start your own stream where you do things like this.
The battery daddy?
I think it could be a good stream thing, test it live. Then we can edit it down for YouTube. And then what, like 83 Marie Smith said, which is what I was thinking, we can, after we test things out, we can give them away.
Okay, I like that. But what if we test it out and we like it so much that we don't want to give it away?
Then we don't give it away.
So we only give away shitty things.
Hey, listen, one man's junk. Why does mommy not have the same, like, coolness as daddy?
Probably because kids say it so much that it's annoying. Like, think about,
say-
when you're around a little kid, the amount of times they say mom and mommy, like, you want to bash your head into a wall.
Yeah. Mommy.
Yeah,
Mama.
exactly. So maybe, I mean, just like they ruin everything else, maybe it's kids. Let's see.
Mabes.
Mama Marie said 23A are used for the remotes that I use for Christmas lights. Well, Mama Marie,
Mom.
if you need an extra battery for your Christmas lights, if you're nice, maybe I'll crack the battery daddy open for you.
I thought you were going to say call the battery daddy. Mom, does daddy have this? Because I'm going to buy it for him for Christmas.
The battery daddy?
Yeah.
So your daddy is going to be the battery daddy?
I can't. I'm moving on to what's next on the list. Sam, I'm going to open my basket soon. Okay.
But yes, everyone who's had it. Oh, and this is where it got fun. So yesterday, in my bro crew chat, which now it was all guys who would like party and stuff in Jersey City when we all lived together, and now it's just a bunch of dads, actual daddies. I wrote in the chat as I was getting my slice of pizza at Costco, and I said, guys, I think I made the most I'm in my late 30s purchase I could possibly make. And I wrote, it's the battery daddy. I bought a battery organizer. 4 of the guys in the chat were like, oh my God, I love the battery daddy. It's the best thing I own.
This is where guys mess up, because women would be like, hey, I have this product. You guys need to get it. The fact that you guys weren't sharing this information already is just like, this is why guys suck.
I even did a photo shoot with the battery daddy because I told them all that I would be showing them my organized battery case once I set it up. So I used the little couch that the cats have, and I set up the battery daddy to look all sexy leaning on the couch.
I'm done.
This is a more relaxed battery daddy look. And this is like, paint me like one of your French girls, battery daddy.
I hate you. Yeah, are you sleeping with that at night? Mandarin Rose had a great question.
No, are you kidding? The battery daddy has its own place in the home now. The battery daddy doesn't share its location. It doesn't share its home.
You cannot be left alone.
Just wait till I go back to Lowe's or Costco. Oh man, I did show restraint, and I think I still have a picture of this. I did show a little bit of restraint though at Costco, and I'll
What did
show
you
you
want?
why. I was, roaming around just seeing what's available because you never know at Costco. They have little pop-ups of things that are only available for a little bit.
I know.
Look at all those Pokemon Funko Pops.
Okay.
It's a 4-pack of Eevee and the 3 original evolved Eevee forms. And I didn't buy it. It was only like $20. Maybe less. Maybe less. And I didn't buy it. So I just want you to know the battery daddy knows restraint.
I'd rather the battery daddy in my life than those things.
Well, too late, baby. Battery daddy's in your life already. What are you going to do now? Cheers.
Okay. I can't.
What do you mean this proves I can't be left alone? I
Thank
didn't buy Pokemon. I got the battery daddy. I cleaned the oven. It's spotless, by the way. This is a good look.
Sonali said throw him in the garbage.
This is a good looking oven now. And I changed a finicky lock on the gate.
I am perplexed that you used the drill twice, technically once to clean, while I was away. Because you're not a drill guy. You're not a hang things guy. You're not a handyman. You just you're like, eh.
Number 1, watch the way you talk to the battery daddy. Number two, I am a drill guy, and I actually am very much a small home improvement guy.
Are you a drill daddy?
I'm not putting up sheetrock, right? I'm not doing that kind of stuff. But I just need space to let my creative juices flow, and then take a lay of the land, see what needs to be fixed, what doesn't, what needs to be organized. And I had so much time yesterday because I had to drop Carla Marie at the airport at 6 in the morning.
You did use the word finicky.
Yes.
Like a dad.
Yeah, it was finicky. Listen, late 30s, this is the life you're getting,
Meg said that I leave and you become sitcom dad who tries to fix everything.
Basically. But I also know my limitations, right? The battery daddy knows his constraints.
Angela said, battery daddy, cat daddy, drill daddy.
I don't know if I'm a drill daddy yet. I'm like a
I'm the drill daddy.
drill adolescent. I know how to use a drill, right?
Martha said, Tim the Tool Man tones. Okay, I can't handle this anymore. We got to move on.
Oh, man, the Roosevelt's flannels that I have are known, their line of flannels is called the Borland shirts, after Al Borland from Tool Time. So now I think today, if I'm going to go do some, battery daddy type stuff around the house, I'll throw on my Borland Flex and really get into the Tool Time mode.
What
Carla
happened?
Marie's lost attention.
No, I'm listening. Oh, what? Is stuff falling? Oh.
What's happening?
Oh, apparently parts are falling. They're going to fix my backdrop.
Yeah, but no one can. The backdrop's fine.
I know, but I was telling everyone that you did this just for our Twitch stream.
Let's see. Soira said, "You're onto something. My husband and I need to take the same vacation week, but not vacation together. I'll leave and hope my husband can do an abundance of housework."
I love that.
Listen, well, 2 things. Number 1, I think vacationing separately is awesome. I think
it's the best.
Every couple, and the longer you're together, the more you probably need to vacation apart from one another. And whether
Laura
that's,
and I were talking about this yesterday.
if you have the means, if you have kids, and you have someone that can take them, if you live near your parents or they want to come visit for a week, and you can take 2 separate vacations, same time, different locations, do that. Otherwise, just rotate.
Yeah.
Although I think if you rotate, especially if you have kids, there's a little bit of resentment from the person who's home because they're the ones dealing with your bratty ass kids, temper
Yeah,
tantrums,
but maybe you
things
take
like
them,
that.
go to your siblings, do a weekend together. So it's all the kids get to hang. I don't know.
Or
I don't have any of it.
maybe what could limit the resentment is having both trips planned before the first person leaves. Right?
Oh,
Because,
absolutely.
Like, hypothetically, Carla Marie, if we had kids one day and you were going out on a trip, if I knew I already had like a snowboarding trip planned, the resentment wouldn't set in as much. There would probably be a little bit, right, in the
Hundo
moment.
P.
But if I didn't have anything planned and you're out gallivanting with Sam and Colleen and the Rockette, and your bartender, Laura, I'd probably be a little annoyed.
Fred said I'm on a 16-year vacation from my wife.
How's that going?
Yeah, Laura and I were having this conversation yesterday about when her and her husband Scott first got married. He was traveling a lot for work, and she was like, you know, like it works out because like we miss each other. I believe you need to miss each other, and I was like, I completely agree. But now he doesn't have to travel as much anymore because of COVID, and they just changed the way they do things. So
now
she's
the
like,
relationship is falling apart because they're
No.
together. I see. It's tough. It's tough.
No.
Why are you blurry?
uh-oh.
What happened?
Did my phone overheat? Hold.
Let's see. Jess from Minnesota said, My husband is deployed. What happened, Carla Marie?
Someone was at it, like, I guess Colleen was logging onto the internet. So it asked me to share my password. Like, it popped up.
Oh, because it uses the Wi-Fi to connect to the phone.
No. It just wanted, like, my phone. iPhone does this thing. If someone near you is trying to get on the same Wi-Fi and it's like a contact, it'll ask, do you want to share the password so they don't have to type it in? And that popped up.
Blurry
and it
Murray.
blurred the camera.
Blurry Murray. I want to get to this message from Jess, though. She said, my husband is deployed, so I get to deal with the kids and the dogs. It's been 3 months. And I told him he'll be on daddy duty once he gets back so I can relax. Absolutely. And you should, if you can, if you've got the means and the time to do it, go on a quick little, I'm sure you're going to want to see your husband as well when he gets back. But after that, honeymoon phase is over. Go on a long weekend or a week-long vacation if you can.
Or a 3-month one.
Because
I mean,
you
it's
know
only
what?
fair.
Yeah, the difference is, though, you get paid for a 3-month deployment. You do not get, you have to pay for a 3-month vacation. Very
fair.
different. The finances there don't work out. You said something, you said, okay, Carla Marie?
Well, I was going to have Sam come on in and I can go through my basket.
Okay, let's do that. We're gonna
Samantha,
save,
give me my presents.
We're going to save the Should Women Ask Men Out for
I love that.
Monday. That way we'll know the phones work with both of us here.
All my presents. That's not me. Oh, it is. Sorry. I was on the end originally.
That's not my name.
Did you get every picture you need?
What do you mean get every picture you need?
Oh.
Carla Marie, what do you mean get
Like
every...
she's mixing it up, so I didn't want it to be.
Mixing? I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, she's moving the basket. I wanted to make sure. I want the one that's William dressed in Playboy.
Excuse me?
Oh. I don't know which hat I am.
Lenny said I'm in a parent-teacher conference.
I'll take big maracas.
Lenny, are you in the parent-teacher conference today or on Monday when we plan on doing that topic?
I'm no Rockette.
What does that say?
So I got a visor.
What does it say? Big what is it? Big what?
He's big maracas.
Oh, big maracas, like your boobs.
Get it in there.
Is it in?
There you go.
Hello, Sam.
There we go.
Hi, Anthony. Your facial hair is so lush right now. I love it.
It is. There's a lot. I'm going to keep this going until your wedding, by the way.
It's
It's going to be more lush. I'm going to look like a chia pet.
People were asking me, oh, it's no shave November. Like, do we have to shave? Are you going to be upset? I'm like, what person would be upset? I was going to put that on the invite, actually, the facial hair rules.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, I'm glad it's a free-for-all.
Well, I wanted him to do mustache for November, but I said, but Sam's wedding, I don't know if you should do that. So.
my response has been like, don't shave your face. It'll match my legs. Like, I don't care.
There was actually a wedding I did go to in November years and years ago when I was doing Movember, like the actual charity, growing out a mustache. And I remember I was going as my girlfriend's guest at the time. And I remember a lot of her family members, because it was her brother's wedding, were like, you're going to shave that for the wedding, right? And I looked at them and I said, it's not my wedding. I'm not in the wedding. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not my wedding. No one cares that I'm there. I'm literally
What's
a
wrong
guest.
with it?
So, and I understand if I was going to be in a bunch of like pictures, which I wasn't family pictures, but I wasn't in any of like the
Right.
pro pictures. Doesn't matter what I
And
look
so
like.
what?
I also
still
had a
don't
broken
understand.
hand at the same time, and my hand was in a cast that just gave me a thumbs up.
So,
So I had my mustache, and I was just like,
I'd be like, you're gonna take that cast off for my wedding, right?
right? You
It's gonna
can't
look
look
bad.
injured during my wedding, during my
Oh,
nuptials.
look, Mama Marie said lots of luck, Sam.
Hi, Mama Marie. Thank you. Well,
Okay.
that's for William. I'll be fine. That poor guy.
All right, are you guys filming this also? Laura? Ready to roll?
Why are you guys filming it?
Oh, I was naked at the restaurant? Yes. I wasn't being insane. I was hot. Okay, so I talked about this earlier. I did a little tour with my phone, but so Sam has a shirt that says my favorite memory with Sam is, and then we all did a Friends theme, and her sisters freaking made these.
Pretty cool. And yours says,
And mine is the time we vacationed with Joey Fatone, which is a real thing that happened in our lives. The most absurd. And I got this hat, which I'm so pumped for.
Now, where are you supposed to wear that hat? Like
Where do
everywhere?
I wear the
I
hat?
don't know. Where do we wear the hat? We'll figure it out.
Okay. Whenever
Okay.
we want to wear them.
Now, what else? Is that all you have in your basket? What else?
No,
you got?
okay, I got a whole. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's your coffee.
You can't have this.
It's a koozie with photos of William, and this is him dressed as a Playboy bunny.
Okay.
We won a costume contest that year.
I mean, he looks good.
yeah,
he's
we won
got a
it.
great
But when
bum.
he took off his, I was Hugh Hefner, but when he took off his wig, he looked exactly like Jamie Lee Curtis. So I think that's why we really won.
And so that's my koozie.
Okay.
What else do we got here?
Here's the basket Tom and Farrah had made.
Okay, how cool are these? I said my cats are gonna love this.
True. So what's in the basket? What's in the box?
What's in the basket? Okay.
Oh, we got 10 minutes, by the way.
Okay, we're good.
perfect
We'll be
timing.
fine. Bike shorts
Okay.
Love those.
with stars.
My Terez
Where are these from?
shorts.
Terez.
Good-ish, good-ish.
Wait,
That's what
Tourette's?
we. Terez.
Terez.
That's
Oh.
what we remember. We got the leggings that were Elvis Duran themed leggings that
Oh,
you
yeah.
actually wore at one point, Anthony. That was them.
That was when I won Best Butt on the morning show.
Yes.
Aw, good
Remember
for you.
we did
Thanks
my
for
butt?
leaving and making me space.
We know we put my butt, your butt, and his butt in a photo, and we did
Oh my
best
God, that's
butt.
right. And they're like, yo, the girl on the right.
It was, and all the guys were like, "That's the butt," and then they found out it was my butt.
Okay, it says classic on it.
What is it? Oh, sunglasses.
I need new sunnies.
Yeah, these are adorable.
You can yell.
Vicky is asking if you can share a link for the shorts.
A link for the shorts.
Yeah, sure.
But not, probably not at the.
I
in-
can't, but Carla Marie can. I'll do it on mine.
you
but
like
this is
them?
your show. I love them. You look adorable.
Okay. What this?
Yeah, sure. I mean, don't
Makeup.
unpack all of this. There's a lot of crap in there.
It
Okay.
says makeup.
A lot of
Okay.
makeup. or do it.
What?
Lots of crap.
It's a whole bag of makeup from Milk.
That's what I assumed when I saw the bag that said makeup.
Oh my God, I've been on the hot. Wow, good thing I missed the Sephora sale yesterday. Didn't need to buy anything.
This is one of the only brands that does not give me an allergic reaction. So you're welcome.
Oh, nice.
Sensitive faces everywhere.
My God, primer. This is the best. Thank you, Samantha.
And what
Hat
else do we
number
have? Is
2.
that everything in the basket? A little
Another hat.
bucket.
What's on my head? Oh, my sunnies. Samantha, this is better than Easter.
Oh,
Sorry,
is,
Mom.
is the neon bucket for neon night?
Oh, it could be good for neon night.
Yeah,
Well,
or-
not everyone has neon.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
Just me.
And then I made these. I had these made.
What is that?
I had these made. I didn't show you guys yesterday.
It's got my name on it.
I do.
Pull. What?
I went with the bridesmaid's dress color.
What is
Okay,
it?
wait. There
And
it is.
it's a crew
A crew neck.
Oh,
And
cool.
that's
What's the? Was that the wedding
That's
date?
the wedding date, but I didn't want to be cheesy and make it obvious, so it's
Oh,
Roman
that's really cool.
numerals.
And then
Here.
where's it?
And then on the
Sam,
sleeve.
Sam, when is your wedding? I'm gonna see if I can make it.
You're not invited. It's
got my name.
Don't worry about it.
Who made these?
Who? I forget.
Oh.
So I'll post the link.
So here's Sam.
If you
I know
can.
you have a lot of stuff that you're posting. If you want to go on your story, because people are asking for the makeup brand, the crew,
Oh, yeah.
and the what was the other thing? The shorts.
Sunglasses. Shorts.
I don't know if
Shorts.
you have like
Shorts.
deals with any of these companies or anything.
They're just friends and gifted a lot of stuff, but like
But yeah,
yes,
she'll be
let me share it.
You need to do a whole. You should do a reel.
I should do a reel. I'll do a reel. Pretend that's my idea.
But also in a story, you can link to all the different things in stories. So,
Yeah.
Porque no
Sam,
los
for
dos.
anyone, I know a lot of people here are already following you because they'll all listen to your podcast and whatnot. But tell everyone where they can follow you if they don't.
At Sam_Rosalie, ROSALE, and or you go to Carla Marie's story. She's tagging a bunch of crap.
True.
And then we'll do a shopping trip together.
And listen to the BAM Wedding podcast because that takes
Oh my
you through
God.
their whole journey.
We have 2 episodes left, I think, until
You know
we're
what?
married.
For everyone who is watching this on YouTube, Carla Marie, if you actually put all those links in
Yeah.
the description of the
I'm gonna have to
YouTube
do that
video.
later, but I can do it.
Yeah, but if you're watching this on YouTube, those links will be in the description as well, so you
yeah.
can follow Sam, listen to her podcast, and get all those things that she's been talking about.
Yes.
Is the basket over?
The basket is over.
Okay.
I did show there some tattoos of Sam that we'll be slapping on at some point. But yeah, this is awesome. Thanks, Sam.
I love you.
Love you too.
Sam, have fun at your bachelorette party.
What does Anthony get?
Whatever you don't want in this basket.
Nothing.
Yeah, apparently nothing. So that's
Put
good.
on the biker shorts, Anthony. Apparently your ass is
might
going to
fit.
win in them.
Carla Marie and I can share some things. Like Carla Marie has gigantic crew neck sweaters that I could probably fit into.
I'm so happy he said crew neck just now.
Why?
Because you said Carla Marie has gigantic, and then you kind of like paused.
But
do
I
you
don't
share?
think the bike shorts would work between the two of us. I'm a little
They might.
thicker than Carla Marie, and you know what?
He's got a big butt.
I'll tell you what. The battery daddy is cheeked up too. So
Cheeked up, new phrase. We'll use it in my life.
I hate you. Okay, we're leaving.
I love
wait,
you.
hold on, Sam. Have you seen the battery daddy?
Hold on.
Oh my God. No, I only have the battery uncle. It's a little creepier.
So I feel like Sam would love the battery daddy. Because
No.
Sam and I, when we lived together, we were the uber clean people. And the battery daddy
Yes.
is phenomenal.
Okay.
I love organization is a kink of mine. I just love it. Thank you
Just
so
wait.
much for
When
introducing
you get
me to
married,
that.
you will be getting your own battery daddy.
Please just wrap it in like terrible paper and bring that. Put it right on top of where the cards go.
We'll
That's
see.
fine. Oh,
We'll see. If you
we
play your
should.
cards right, your wedding day is going to be phenomenal because you're going to get a visit from the battery daddy.
Battery daddy.
It'll be the best part of your day.
Okay, well, we got things to do.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Sam, love you. Have fun. Carla Marie, make sure Sam has fun, I guess. I don't
Love
know
you
how-
too.
Love you too. For real, thank you to everyone who hung out with us. And if you are watching on YouTube, those links are in the description of this podcast. We will be back to normal, hopefully, on Monday. Peace out.